Devin Haney had to say later on. But first of all, we're going to start off with Shawn Porter. He stated that Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence. He's too versatile. And, you really can't disagree with those comments as far as the versatile part, because, see, Crawford is one of them special fighters that could do it all. He could fight inside, outside, mid-range. He mentally strong. I mean, the man got shot in the head and survived. So, just like Errol Spence, of course, the truth, he survived in a miracle way. Terence Crawford did as well. So he's here for a reason, not a short season. And even during Corona season, man, the man's still looking for all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Even quarantine can't even keep him in the crib. He over here calling out Charlo and all the above. So as far as versatile, stylistically, that's 100% true. He will give anybody problems. Now, can he beat Errol Spence? The truth? Can he seek out the truth in Errol? That's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see the fight. It's the fight of the decade. But what makes Terence Crawford so difficult to deal with is that he could fight multiple styles. Prince Nassim Hamed once said, I could fight 5 different ways. Terence Crawford could switch stands just like the Prince. But more so, he's more technical, more responsible defensively, has a lot of power as well, extremely fast. But what makes him dangerous is his mentality in the ring, is how he adjusts. He the closest thing to Floyd as we speak that's on the top pound for pound. I believe Shakur is the future pound for pound, but for the moment, it's Terence the Bug Crawford. So like I said, I always been high on Terence Crawford because he could do it all. Like I said, when you could fight 5 different ways, I mean, damn. I mean, he could fight as a southpaw orthodox. Only couple fighters in history were able to master that craft. Fighters come to mind like Hagler, all-time great. Salvador Sanchez, I believe the greatest Hispanic fighter of all time. The man was beautiful when it comes to his the way he fights, his art of fighting, switching stands offensively, not just defensively. So Terence Crawford, like I said, he's a special cat. And he said the king of the jungle ain't no lion. So I'm guessing he's a tiger. You know what I mean? So, and the village Akhi from called Tiger in Yemen. You already know we out here representing. But at the end of the day, I believe Crawford IQ and confidence. Hello?
Akhi, I see you making all that money.
Hold on, Camacho.
Making those videos on me.
Listen.
Ad revenue.
Hey, Camacho, hold on. You done got... Look, man, I'll let you talk all you want and all that, but at the end of the day, you cannot come on my platform and lie. So, one thing, you could state your opinion. Anybody, this is the show of the people, right? But you cannot come on Split Decision and lie, because if you insist that it's a fact, I'm going to believe you. I'm going to go back and be like, maybe I'm misinformed. Now, you came last show, right? And you said that Povetkin was a former world champion.
WBA Super, just under the biggest belt.
You said that he a world champion. Now, world champion is a legit belt. There's only 4 belts: the WBC, the IBF, the WBA. I didn't ask you about a gold. You said he a world champion. You said the difference, because you said the difference between him and Ortiz was the fact that Povetkin was a world champion. You insisted. I told you that's a lie. You kept insisting that's a fact. So, like I said, you can't insist that it's a fact when it's a lie. So what I'm saying is that he wasn't the WBA. He was the the international WBA. That's nothing. That's like an international. That's like you're a champion of your country or the continent. No, that's not a world champion. The world champion is the champion of the world. When Povetkin was supposed to face Deontay Wilder, when he was the mandatory, when he was undefeated, and Deontay Wilder flew all the way to Russia or the UK to train, the man failed for drug test. When Stavern flew all the way to Russia to fight him, he failed again for a drug test. And then he fought AJ, ironically, all of a sudden. Again, this is one lie right there. And you say, why did I hang up on you? I can't talk to you if you're over here trolling. At the end of the day, I'm over here doing my job and I take it seriously and I can't be talking to trolls. So you welcome here, but you can't be making up lies and trolling. The second one is that you said that Dillian U. White was the mandatory. But I told you that when the WBC requested him to fight Luis Ortiz for the mandatory position, he said absolutely not, and fought a fighter that was coming off a loss. So you can't blame the WBC for not making him the mandatory because he turned down an opportunity to become a mandatory. And then again, Brazil gave him the same offer. He said, if you want to fight Wilder so bad, I'm going to fight you for my mandatory position. He said, absolutely not. And that conversation is irrelevant. That's another strike to you. That's two. That's irrelevant because Wilder, in the time being, he fought Tyson Fury. He fought Ortiz twice. So that's back-to-back fighting fighters on the top 5 heavyweights. And who care about White? He got sparked by AJ. From all I know, he need to go back and get that lip back. And when AJ tried to fight him, he requested more money. So like I said, that's on him. But that's a deflection you're doing. See, I'm the type of guy, Camacho. Listen, Camacho. Listen, Camacho. I'm the type of guy, I knock your ass out at your own topics, at your own fight, at your own game. In the inside, I knock your ass out. How you want it is how I give it to you. So how you want it tonight, because I'm going to knock your ass out tonight again. What's going on? Talk to me. Don't lie this time, though. Don't lie this time.
We could talk about this in the comment section somewhere else because this is boring. This is old school. I want to talk about
the truth is boring, right? The truth is boring because you got caught lying multiple times. You complain about why did I hang up. You complain about why I hang up, but you out here lying. Like I said, you can't lie on split decision. That's the number 1 rule. You get 3 strikes of lying, then you got to go. Just a reminder. Keep going, though.
I ain't going to talk about this anymore, but look, I want to talk about current events. Today is April 19th. I want to talk about April 19th. Today is April 19th, 2020. You know what today is?
You're going to get this work. That's what day it is. The work day. So go ahead.
Today is the 12th anniversary of Joe Kazagi knocking out Hopkins.
He did not knock out Hopkins.
I'm sorry.
What?
Beating him.
See,
beating him,
again, come on, man.
Him,
you can't be doing this
slapping
shit.
Him.
Didn't he get dropped in that fight? Wasn't it close? And Hopkins was like old enough to be your dad, Camacho. He was like 45 years old. And you talk about this embarrassing, though. Listen, Kalowski, bruh. Listen, Kalowski, bruh. Kalowski didn't want to fight Roy Jones in his prime. He stayed hidden over there overseas. He didn't want to fight Hopkins in his prime. He waited till they got old and had the cojones to fight them. If we keep it all the way a buck, and he still almost got beat by a guy that's old enough to be his father, which is Hopkins. But go ahead.
Here's my problem with you, Akhi, is that I call you in, and then I get like 2 sentences in, and then you go on a 2-minute
because you
tantrum.
lie. I'm just pointing out how your lies.
It's because you won't let me talk. You won't let me talk.
So go ahead, and then troll. You mean troll. Go ahead.
Last time, I was on a phone call for like a good 5 minutes, and you muted me, and I didn't know.
Because you lied. I just pointed out where you lied. So you want me? Listen. I'm not gonna keep talking to a troll. You gonna finish?
I'm not a troll.
Go ahead and make your statements. Like I said, when you lie and you know the truth, when I'm informing you the truth and you still lie, then you are a troll. So go ahead, state your comments because I gotta move on. Like I said, keep going.
Oh, well, you know what?
Get to the point.
I'm gonna just tell you this, Akhi. Last week, nobody was calling in. You had like 10, 15 viewers at 2 a.m. I called in, and people were enjoying the debate. But you wasn't a debate.
It was an ass whooping. It was me whooping your ass like I'm your father.
No, it was not.
So like I said, I ain't gonna keep talking to a troll. At the end of the day, like I'm whooping you like I'm your father. I'm your father, Camacho. You didn't know that? So at the end of the day, or at least the night, you can't troll on split decision. You bring facts to the table. If you lie on more than one occasion, which I just pointed out to him, he lied, said Povetkin was a world champion. What world is he living in? That's all I'm saying. Subscribe below if you're trying to get smarter by the minute. If you're trying to get dumb about a second, don't. And listen to these decaf/O media. Shout out to DBN. Salute to my Akhi for being the entrepreneur of new media that I'm a part of.